You know the drill. Let me know if you can see and hear me okay. I'm using Microsoft Edge instead of Firefox, so this should help. Even though the live stream last week went pretty well. Sorry, let me readjust the fan. Oh, I got the episode score pinned at the top. You can see it. Personally, I give it a 7 out of 10. It kind of okay. Here is my base problem with the episode. Here is my base problem with the episode. Truth be told, Hayes, the scene with Danni and Tony at the airport was dragged too long. My issue with the episode had nothing to do with any scenes that were dragged on too long or too short. My issue came down to the women. The title of this live stream should tell you, Andi keeps playing these games. Sabrina straight up used Bayo, and Danni is playing Preston. These three, that's why the episode got a 7 out of 10. These three women each deducted a point. Thankfully, Fatima was there to check Andi by answering the phone. The video was fuzzy. Sorry about that. But as long as you can hear me and the live is doing well and I can at least get my points across, we're good. And I'll probably go live on Instagram after this too. But yeah, the women were my issue in the episode. The women were the issue. Because this could indeed be the beginning of the end of Preston in the show. This was probably Bayo's final episode in the show. I am actually the same way. The fact that Karen, out of all characters, was the least problematic. Now, we still don't know if this new Karen is here to stay, but tonight, but then again, though, Eugene, I saw a bit of that old Karen when she's like, how are you? There's a lot going on right now. Oh, okay, that means you don't want to tell me. Karen with that slight entitlement to know what's going on with Zach and his life. It was a nice scene, but like I said, I'm iffy on. Yeah, Bayo called Sabrina out of her name though. I am not a woman. I feel like you know this. And I feel like it was a bit much for Sabrina to be called out of her name. I ask you this question though. Here's my issue. Sabrina's justification for why she does not want to interact or see Bayo anymore is because of the fact that she didn't like how Bayo treated Maurice. I have a question. I tweeted this out, but the tweet really didn't get a lot of traction, at least not yet, and I'm surprised by that. Was the way that Bayo treated Maurice, was that worse than how Maurice treats Sabrina all the freaking time? Not just Sabrina, but everybody, calling all these people out of their name. I mean, so allegedly, Bayo came across as homophobic, yet that is worse to Sabrina than how Sabrina is constantly treated by Maurice, how Maurice treats all of her friends, the way that he talks to Andi, people that actually tried to help him. So I get like women being called the B word is like the ultimate, like, no. It's kind of like white people saying the N word. But at the same time, it's like, I don't really, Indigo, you said it right. Bayo didn't treat Maurice any kind of way. How much is Sabrina going to go to bat for Maurice? That's my point. Maurice read Andi about her clothes. He did a lot, and it was completely unnecessary. Also, I did like somebody tweeted or something or commented on one of my videos. They were like, why are Sabrina and Maurice thanking Andi like she did something? That was actually pretty funny, but at the core, Andi was the one to facilitate the meeting. So, I mean, she kind of did something. But then again, she put up money to get Sabrina out, and she tried to, keep things cool. So I feel like she did a little something. Yeah, the way I'm sorry, but this was an awful way to write off the character. This was probably his final episode, and I thought it was really bad because Bayo deserved better. I just hate how he was written, but yeah. I'm sorry, but look, I'm not saying I would say the B word if I were in Bayo's position, but I don't think that using a man for $1.5 million is less worse than a man calling a woman the B word. I'm probably going to get flack for that, but I'm sorry. I'm telling it like it is. The fact that she literally, Sabrina pulled an Andi, basically using a guy and then acting like she doesn't. The fact, oh, well, maybe we can see each other. Maybe we could be friends. No, B, you use me. I'm sorry. I would say it. I'm sorry. You know what? I would say it. I ain't tripping. I would say it. I'm sorry. You can say what you want about me, but if I put up that much money for your trifling friend, who all I'm saying is this, Sabrina should have been better off. Sabrina asked for a favor. I guess she was supposed to give it up. I'm sorry, but I know I'm going to get flack for that. I know I'm going to get flack for that. But it you cannot tell me that Bayo calling Sabrina the B word was worse than her not only using him, but then not really owning up to the fact that she used him. I know I'm going to get flack for this. This is just like the whole Danni and Jonah thing all over again. Bayo was kind of shook once Danni was in his face. I feel like Danni was having flashbacks to the Jonah situation because that entire situation with Jonah started because of the fact that he called her the B word, but she didn't even know Bayo. She always acted naive, like, why you mad, Bayo? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, but Zach, I did not tell y'all. I told y'all in the short, I said Hayden's gonna go up to Zach and Fatima and brag about his wife. That was funny. The way Zach said, there you go. Hey, ain't number hate, ain't number love. Look at them, Tweedledee and Tweedledum. That was worth the price of admission. That was worth the price of admission. Bayo wasn't used because he could have said no. He said no. Okay. You are going to get flack because that is not cool. I understand 80% of my content is watched by females, but I don't know. Sticks and stones, but words, I can't. You'll have to justify it, but I see no justifications. Yo, okay. Was Andi criticizing Danni's outfit after that puffy pink monstrosity she wore on that first date? I thought what was funny was when Maurice clowned on Andi for wearing prom shoes, and I'm like, yo, if he would have saw the dress she wore to that date, it would have been on. Why Zach got to diss Hayden's ring like that? I don't know. That was fun. First, what, the ring, his hairline, his beard? I don't know. Yes, prom shoes. I agree. I was a bit suspect when Hayden said to Fatima, I think you know her. I'm mentally in my mind trying to go back because Fatima tried to make it a point that Hayden would never see them together. Yeah, that line kind of came out of nowhere. Don't worry, I'm getting to Andi. The fact that she was nervous all day. He hasn't called. He hasn't texted. He hasn't called. My nephew still do the reviews. He is in a bad mood, but he's in a good mood now because I had to buy him a freaking toy. Because I was on Best Buy and Walmart getting stuff for my house because they got a lot of sales. And I ended up getting him a Power Ranger thing, but he's just pooped. He's tired. It's been a long day. Andi. Okay, yeah, let me get to Andi. Oh, yeah, folks, hit the thumbs up button. I know y'all probably still mad at me because of what I said about Bayo and the B word, but hit the thumbs up button, please. Andi, this is what made me mad. Andi continues to claim, I'm not a prize. I'm not a trophy. Yet she wants to play games, and she wants to be chased. Correct me if I'm wrong, but in terms of a participant in a game or a race or a chase, at the end of said events, does the person usually not receive a prize or trophy? Andi is, I am so glad Fatima was there. I was so glad Fatima was there. This man, Jordan, had to grovel at her prom, as Maurice would say, her prom shoes. He had to grovel in order to get her to agree to come over. Well, hell, Fatima, who knows how far he would have had to go if Fatima didn't say, "Oh, your dinner has been canceled." He has to do all of that just so she can agree to go over for dinner. Yet if Gary came in and acted like a complete asshole, she would drop the panties in an instant. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Andi wants a man that plays game. Thank you. She thrives off the damn drama. And it's ridiculous. And I felt like it was a bit too high school to be, you know, oh, he didn't call. Then when he finally calls, you don't want to answer the phone. And then you act like you're not interested. You are in like your mid to late 30s. Ain't nobody got time for this crap. Now, granted, I'm a 32-year-old single man. I get nervous if a crush likes one of my social media posts. So I can't completely be mad, but I think when you look at all of Andi's actions up until now, yeah, she said, I like to play games. It's like, don't you like to play games? And I like to be chased. No man with any substance or value or knows their worth. I think this is the problem. Andi likes to be in control. The fact that she was nervous because he didn't call her first made her upset. And then when he finally calls, she wants to make him feel the same way. It's like, oh, I was shaking in my heels all day. So now when I have him on the phone, I'm going to have him shaking in his shoes, you know, until I agree to go out with him. It's not on his terms. Everything has to be on her freaking terms. She is not a prize. Andi is fine. She's successful. But look at her body, not just her body count, but the way she interacts with men, the way she plays. This entire show started off the premise of Andi getting involved with a married man. If I remember correctly, episode 1 was her birthday. Episode 1 marked 6 months of her affair with Gary. This heifer ain't no prize. And then Maurice's reaction to when Sabrina said, or Andi's like, could we really have met 3 great men? Well, Andi, we're amazing women. No, the hell y'all ain't. This episode proved anything but. Wait now, Jeremy, men do the same thing. This ain't about what the men are doing. This is about this episode. Okay, if I can like highlight a comment, I would. How did we not see Gary until the cliffhanger? Jordan has a small backyard. That was funny. I like that. Man. Also, I don't know if I've already addressed this during the live stream, but I had to say this again. It's the fact that Danni would rather wear those Pepto-Bismol heels than go home to change clothes because of the fact that she wants to avoid Preston. Also, do you know how awkward that would be for her to go to her home and get ready to go out with the same guy that Preston saw her with at work, and also the same guy she went out with the night before? Do you know how awkward that would be? Like, Preston is trying to talk, and yet Danny's getting ready for a date with another guy. Tony is doing too much and is very disrespectful. I'm going to keep it 100. I don't have respect for man or women. I don't have respect for anyone who would pursue someone knowing they are already involved with someone else. That goes for men and women. So don't think I'm just picking on Danni. That's why I said on Jeremy's tweet how he planned visitation. We don't do no DNA. I'll get to Karen in a minute. But yeah, with Tony, he's trash. But at the same time, I'm mad at Danni because of the fact that this entire episode, she's acting like her and Preston aren't even a thing. What did she tell Sabrina, or did she tell Tony? Yeah, well, we're trying to figure it out. Danni was the one who suggested to Preston, I think that me and you should try out an official relationship. Not even 24 hours later, she's hanging out with Tony during that triple date. Now she leaves to go to work 2 hours early. I have not seen, look, if anybody has the trailer, please send it to me. I have not seen the trailer. Also, I did see the Oval. It was really good. I'm waiting. If y'all got the trailer, hit me up. I want to watch it. She is going to see him walk? You mean Preston? Sorry, I got to sneeze. Hang on. Karen and Zach are my next topic of discussion. Seriously, Danni spent the whole episode like Preston is the problem. Oh, well, Preston's in his feelings and he's acting all jealous. I'm pretty sure he has he has several valid reasons to act the way he is. Can we talk about how the fact that Tamara and Hayden have been married maybe like a day or two longer than Danni and Preston have been in an official relationship, and their union is happier? Even though we know Tamara's using Hayden, at least he's happy. She's not cheating on him the way Danni is. To my knowledge, Q is not in season 7. Karen really wants Zach to be the daddy. Danni don't want Preston, nor does she want him happy with. Yeah, I know she doesn't want him happy with Mindy. Danni act like she's embarrassed by Preston, and that's not a good look for a relationship. I thought you were pro-black. Okay, well, I'll wait for somebody to hit me up with the trailer, and until then, I guess we can shift gears and talk about Zach and Karen. I think some people already said this to me online, but I have to agree. Karen needs to stop coming over unannounced, especially like in the middle of the night. Save your money. You talk about how you got this whole salon thing you need fixed, so don't waste your money on Zach's baby. A baby who's actually proven to be his. Like, I get it. It's like must be maternal instincts, and you want to quote unquote apologize for the way you acted the other night. So yeah, like, just don't. I want to believe her heart's in the right place, but we need to see some more changed behavior before I can give her a pass. Thank you. The sense of entitlement, because so how are you doing? I'm just going through a lot right now, and then she's like, oh, I guess that means you don't want to tell me. I felt that Karen entitlement like creep in. I feel like she's looking for any excuse just to come over and talk to Zach. And then the fact that she's all, yeah, well, we could talk about like visitation and all that stuff. Girl, you got another 7 months and you still don't even know if it's his. And then she's like, well, what did she say? I'm done being stressed out. I want to be single with me and this baby. Oh, and then let go and let God. I'm like, if you don't take the Lord's name out of your mouth the way you've been spewing venom out for the past several months. And then he was like, oh, the preacher done got to you. Oh, no, me and Aaron ain't no more. Like, oh, okay. Yeah, and then Fatima says, I saw her leave. And then she's like, oh, yeah, I was just going to see if you were going to tell me she was over. I thought that was pretty funny. Did Karen cook that? Yeah, I like that too. The way Fatima had a bit of understanding about how pregnant women feel. I'm thankful Zach didn't necessarily give her hope, because the way he checked her in the store, like, Fatima's my baby, no more of that, well, I'm not in love with you anymore, I still love you. No, he made it clear, this is my woman. So I hope Zach continues to be strong. But I was nervous though. Did Karen cook that? Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Yeah, I did get some good stuff. I did get some great stuff online. My mom showed me like this fireplace TV stand. I got a couple 43 inches, one from my mom. She wants to put one in the back room. So I may not have gotten the 50-inch I wanted during the sale last week, but I did get a couple of 43-inch TVs. I got an air fryer. I don't know how to use it, but I'll figure out how to cook with it. I got a tablet. I got some motion sensor lights to put outside the house. I got my stuff Walmart.com. If you got a Walmart Plus account, you can do the early Black Friday shopping now instead of waiting a couple of days for it to be in stores. So, yeah, that's what my mom said. An air fryer is easy to use. Again, the Karen and Zach scene was great, but I'm just nervous because, how long is this going to stick? I think it was like $50 because Walmart was doing this. If you've seen the commercials for Walmart, they've had the Mean Girl characters and they've been promoting the sales. They do have this annual deal where it's like $50 and you get an entire year of Walmart Plus, and it's worth it. Oh, somebody sent me the trailer on Twitter. I'm going to watch it. Please give me one moment. Give me one moment. Is Fatima going to tell Zach about her abortion? Is Fatima going to tell Zach about her abortion? Fatima says, there's something that I never wanted to talk to you about. And it looks like Marcus Henderson, Brian, the contractor, it looks like he's stopping by Karen's place. Andy's freaking out at the dinner. Okay. There, I just put in my Twitter handle. What's your Twitter name so I can follow? Also, if you go to any of my videos in the description box, you'll see links to all my social media. Karen is just trying to get in good with Zach. Karen officially moved on. But has she, though? Let me, Terry, can we discuss the charges against Jamie Foxx? I don't normally cover that kind of content, but earlier today, I want to say within the past couple hours, I saw Jamie Foxx and like at least half a dozen other celebrities or athletes dealing with allegations against him. So, good Lord, I do not even want to touch that subject. I think the whole Cassie and Diddy situation opened the floodgates, and I just pray to God that, I'd rather stay in my little corner of the internet than get any sort of fame, because the last thing I want is anybody to say anything about me, and then that ruins my little bit of internet celebrity or credibility, if you will. You should have a housewarming wish list or registry so we can get in Black Friday deals for you while we catch it. Oh, that's pretty cool. I know they got wedding registries. I just never knew what that was. There was a fire on my property last weekend, so that kind of sucked. It burned down an old shed that was on the location, as well as some of the forest area. So that really sucks. The house is on fire lately. Yeah, it really was. Thankfully, the fire departments have taken care of it. We don't know what started it, but speculation could be some kind of hunter that was on the property and dropped a cigarette. So yeah, that sucks. But it's okay. I'll just get a new shed. It wasn't like stuff I bought. It was like stuff that was already on the property. But yeah, she has not moved on. No, Karen, I will say this though. We are definitely seeing a shift in some of these characters, which could roll over into season 7. So it seems like we're going down the same routine with a lot of the characters. So I don't know. What do you think of Gary acting like you don't know Andi? I mean, when you see somebody, if you see an ex, do you act like you two have history? Like if you are with someone else and you run into your ex, do you act like you know your ex or do you act like you don't see them? I would love to hear how Gary and Jordan got connected though, because Gary, I mean, he probably took Hayden's advice to look up Andy's dating profile. We know he's a controlling guy. Thank you. I tweeted that. I said, Zach, I don't like the way you smiling. When Karen walked off, I'm like, I bet Fatima was in her car like this. Karen is playing a game. She thinks she'll win. Yeah, remember, she made it clear that, me and Aaron are done. What did she expect Zach to do? Just drop that bag of trash and just grab her and kiss her? I ain't gonna lie. She was looking fine, though. I ain't gonna lie. I think Karen is the most attractive when she isn't scowling. And I hate to be that guy that's like, you need to smile more. But she does have a beautiful smile. Do you think Jordan going to want to know about Gary and Andi? I know I would. Zach and Fatima need to put a restraining order on Karen. You know how Veronica would like put cameras and shit in people's houses? I feel like Karen probably got like a camera on one of those things she got from Michael. She probably does. She's always looking. Oh, she's always looking pretty when she pops by. Why was Fatima drinking wine if she already knew if she's pregnant? I don't know. Talking about when you come by for visitations. Again, I feel like it's way too early for that shit. Oh man. What else we got to talk about here? Let me look at the notes real quick. Oh yeah, Fatima made it clear. It's like, yeah, I'm sticking by my man no matter what the drama is. So again, Fatima's like, Andi, unlike you, I'm not out here in these streets playing games and being chased. I got a good man. Every man comes with some form of drama, and I'm sticking by mine. I like that. And then Zach going to get jealous of what's his name? Wesley. Is like, what do you mean you owe him? That was pretty funny. Yeah, it's way too early. Yep. That was, yeah, we talked about the episode. Thanks. Yeah, haven't gotten it yet. I mean, I got that. I got the deed and all that stuff. Oh yeah, the power company. Yesterday they called me and they're like, "Hey, your credit's good. You don't need to make a deposit." They came out today and removed the power lines. I thought that was going to take a while. So right now, the old trailer, my dad and his friends, they tore it down. Now they need to cut some of the trees, remove the old trailer junk, and then they can actually come in and start putting down the foundation. So things are moving along. Hey Jeremy, will Tyler Perry ever hook you up to be on a studio show? I do not care. I think the last video I did about the topic, I pretty much made it clear. I'm good. Bayo showed his true colors. I feel like Sabrina did first. Maybe Karen is trying to build up trust with Zach so he won't get a parent DNA test. He needs to get one. I love the fact that she's like, yeah, he looks just like you. And I'm like, when your kid comes out and doesn't look anything like Zach, I'm going to laugh. I loved how Sabrina got told off by Bayo. I do too. But yeah, the Oval was good. We got to see the highest. We got to see Daikon and all that stuff. Then the end where Hunter shoots Alonzo, that was pretty freaked up. I mean, wouldn't Alonzo be wearing a bulletproof vest? I feel like Hunter's just mad that he can't do any more drugs because his kidneys are fucked up. I'm sick of the Sam and Priscilla nonsense. Just get over it. Nancy is apparently good, but she obviously doesn't remember saying how Richard's dad is better than him in every way, shape, or form. Yeah, the Oval was better. Yeah, the Oval was better. This was a decent episode of Sisters, but the Oval, I feel like it won. I love the press conference scene too. That was very well done. That was, oh yeah, the end credit promo. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that part. I love how Fatima and Zach are bouncing off each other in terms of like Bonnie and Clyde. Who's the good cop? Who's the bad cop? This was episode 17. We only got like 5 more. We only got 5 more. Yeah, I agree. She deserved to get chewed out. See, you got to look at the setup though. Sabrina called Bayo for the money. He came over and said no. He still wanted to see her, but she's like, no, I got too much going on, yada, yada, yada. Basically, Bayo only agreed to pay the money, in my opinion, because of the fact that Bayo was like, oh, well, if I put up the money to get her friend out of jail, she won't be worried about that anymore. So she'll be available to go out on dates with me. That's the way I figure it. Nancy was cold for telling Richard about his father. Yeah, Richard's father is actually supposed to appear this season. I forgot his name, but Richard is supposed to get his dad to come over, and Nancy's going to be shocked. Yeah, I don't know why the Highest let Jason go. When this fool said Mike Jones, I lost it. Mike Jones. He's going to get his money back. I can't wait to see how season 7 will be. Karen is being nice because she doesn't want Zach to do DNA. Yep. So Bayo was using Sabrina as well. No. Here's how I see it. Bayo only agreed to pay the money because paying the money to get Maurice out would mean Sabrina would be free. So in my mind, I don't think that's using Sabrina. They need to end Ruthless. Yeah, the timelines make no sense. The timelines make no sense. I kind of want to watch Ruthless because of the Oval, but the fact that like the Highest is still alive, Daikon's still alive, I don't feel like watching. It feels redundant. I don't think Jason is in that compound. Somebody showed me an upcoming episode synopsis. Yes, he is. He's actually going to be back at the White House soon, or at least back in DC. Yo, and why was Priscilla acting all flirty with Bobby? For real, why was Priscilla acting all flirty with Bobby? You already said you didn't want to sleep with him, and he got shot over you. Why in the world are they still flirting? I don't think anyone was used. I'm sorry. I think that Sabrina used him. If Fatima, yeah, yeah, Fatima. I mean, Zach had fixed the dinner. How long was she in the car? The Oval needs to end. I mean, ratings wise, the Oval is a pale comparison to Sisters, but in terms of a show I'd rather watch the Oval. Zach needs to stop telling Karen stuff. Yeah. I don't know when his contract is over or if he'll renew, considering the whole auction thing went to snuff. Oh, yeah. Also, did you see the documentary yet? I watched it. I did a video on it. I did a live stream on it. Maxine's Baby.
Wednesday. Have we met? Nothing can prepare them for a bombshell revelation. I never wanted to talk about this. That could change their lives forever. Oh, dear God. I can't do it. Tyler Perry's Sisters. All next Wednesday.
Good. Thanks for sending me the trailer in good quality. So in the end credit promo, Karen is telling Pam about doing hair from her apartment. I'm thinking that when Brian comes over and tells her how much the repairs are going to be, she's going to be like, oh, damn, I got to start doing hair out of my apartment. Shouldn't have ripped up that check. You shouldn't have refused Aaron's help. Now look at you. Didn't Pam say, now there's some hood shit. Priscilla going to get Bobby some sympathy kitty. Karen needs to stop popping up at Zach's house. Nah, Zatima ain't a waste. Those numbers are crazy. Oh yeah, just thanks for watching the content. I've been looking at my numbers lately, and the channel is pretty much back to where it was before demonetization. The only difference is the amount of shorts I post, because I can't post just clips. You'll notice, even though I post a lot of shorts, they're all within YouTube guidelines. It has my commentary. The images and clips are used for discussion purposes, so we're all good. We're all up to snuff. It's going to take a while for my overall channel numbers to get back up, but in terms of ad revenue, we're back. It felt good to get the payment this week. Now, what I can't wait to do is get my kind of entertainment, fully operational again in terms of a theme for the channel. I might do it where it's like, hey, I'll post this video on this channel and I'll post the other video on the other channel, because getting paid from 2 channels is actually pretty good. Yeah, these women use and play games with people, and they play victim and act like it's no big deal. Yo, Bayo, if he was like a little bit hood, Sabrina will probably be dead. I hate to say it, but you don't play with somebody for that much money and think you're going to get out scot-free. No. I'm going to still keep reviewing the Oval. Y'all have been watching the videos. They aren't doing as well as Sistas, but the views have gone up, and that's been a big help. That has been a big help. I hope they don't drag the scene with Gary and Andi. Oh, they are. They're going to drag this shit out. They're going to drag it out. Also, the fact that Victoria pulled a Will Smith and slapped the hell out of Hunter, I actually laughed at that. It was pretty funny. Maurice still playing around? Yep. Yeah, all these women play with men and then they act like a victim, or when the men decide to I had to make a second channel when this one got demonetized because I was not making money. What do you think Tyler Perry going to do about Danni and Preston? Preston is gone after this season. Preston is gone after this season. Nah, Andi ain't in no wedding dress. Maurice will get his job back at the bank. Karen was there to drop off a box of things for Michael. That's pretty much what it was. Why not just wait until you had the money back? Because they didn't pay me the money. They actually gave the money I earned in July back to the advertisers. So I lost over $9,000. And that was messed up. If they have new writers for this season, it's still pretty dry. This season is still Tyler Perry. New writers are not taking over Sisters until next season. She never told Bayo that she would sleep with him, so that's his problem for being mad. Are these new dudes being to my knowledge, I know Jordan is in season 7. And Monty, the guy that plays Rich, I think he's going to be around too. Tony's in, I think all 3 men are in season 7. So since the ladies know that Gary's in their situation, That is a very good point, and I was going to make that in my trailer breakdown. Now that we know Gary is involved with these guys, at least Jordan, will this make the women second guess? The actor commented on one of my posts, and he was like, Bill is no more, just rich. So I don't know if that means bruh is canceled or not, because he said Bill is no more, it's just rich on Sistas. So I don't know if this means bruh is done, or if this means that, oh, for the time being, I'm just on Sistas. Because season 4 was supposed to come out months ago for bruh, but it got pushed back, and I haven't heard anything since. So bruh might be done for all I know. Also, Gary is engaged to Jordan's sister, and she's pregnant. Yeah, I saw the end credit trailer. I saw everything. We good. Bruh wasn't renewed. Damn. Yeah, that's right. Penelope, that's the name of Jordan's sister. This is a new character. This is a new character. Rich and Bill are not the same character. Yeah, she's going to go crazy when she finds out there's a baby. I think Aaron might be leaving too. I don't know for certain, but I don't think he's in season 7. Okay, Fatima is pregnant. Karen is pregnant. Jordan has a sister named Penelope who is pregnant, and she's engaged to Gary. So Gary technically has a baby on the way. Gary has probably been messing around with Penelope since even when he was still married to Jasmine and having his affair with Andi. Kim, that's my thing. I don't know why Sabrina's okay with Maurice talking to her and her friends any way he wants to, but somehow Bayo treating Maurice the way he did, which I don't really see why he treated him or how he treated him badly, is enough for her to say, I'm done with you. Information about these characters were released months ago, and I covered it a long time ago. I don't know if Preston is going to have we'll just have to wait and see. But he needs to just pack his stuff and go. Yeah, actually, wasn't the girl that Gary would go to the gym, quote unquote, the same girl that I bought a lot of stuff on GameStop. So that was pretty funny. Bunch of figures and stuff. Usually I just buy stuff when it's cheap, leave it, and then I sell it to make a profit. So yeah. Mindy don't even got to come back. Preston could just say he's going back to Texas. I'm no Bayo. Look, Bayo could easily just be denying it, but he literally told Sabrina, your friend's sexuality is not the reason I have an issue with him. There are many reasons why I have an issue with your friend. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, but it's like I said weeks ago. Even if he is homophobic, I think Bayo would treat Sabrina better than Maurice. Maurice treats her as a friend. Fatima never should have. Uh, Why is she scared of the dark? I don't know. I mean, hell, if Aaron's really gone, he didn't get a quality send off. He was still a damn simp to the end. Andi needs to move on for life. She just needs to be single. Put Preston on Zatima. She just plays too many games. I'm sorry. She's not a prize. She is not a prize. Everybody done hit that. She's like the Lori Harvey of Sistas. Everybody hit that. You ain't no prize. Stop acting like you are one. I'm not trying to sound like one of these people, red pill or manosphere thing, but I'm sorry. You can't be. You are not a prize if everybody has reached their hand into the box to get a thing of Cracker Jacks. It's going to be an empty box by the time somebody of value comes along. That's Andi and Danni. Yep. I don't think Hayden is gone next season. I haven't heard he's in season 7, but I don't think he's gone. Plus, there's no reason for him to go. Remember the 6-month thing? Oh, yeah. So I got the Sistas promo. If you got the Oval trailer, can you send that to me too? I might be up tonight because tomorrow is Thanksgiving. And I mentioned this, I think, in my sneak peek video. I'll try to have videos up, but don't keep me to that because, look, it's Thanksgiving. It's a holiday. I want to be online looking at sales. Honest, I can't wait till Friday. Thursday is cool, but Friday, when that seasoning done settled in, that's when the food is good. You sent the Oval trailer? Thank you. I'll check that out later. Because I might stay up and knock these videos out. I mean, at least the episode reviews and trailer breakdowns. Honestly, maybe I should wait, though, because maybe I should wait for the 30-second promo. I don't know. Yeah, she let Paris hit it. Robin hit it. Even in a threesome, Gary done hit it so many times. Now, all of a sudden, she's acting all, yeah, this man has to grovel before I agree to go out with him and all. Like, heifer, please. You've given it up for far less. I think Tamara has really fallen for Hayden. I think it's too early to say that. If she would have really fallen for Hayden, she would have agreed to sign the prenup. Yeah, a lot of characters are not in season 7. I know Maurice is in there. I don't know what's going to happen to Calvin, though. Priscilla should not have gotten... Priscilla, somebody called her the Family Dollar madam, and I laughed so hard. It's like Sam just needs to let it go. Samara says she's taking it all. Yep. Calvin has not had a reason to be in the show for seasons at this point. No prenup. He could still get the damn thing annulled, though, but he won't do it because he's stuck on stupid. Yeah. The fact that Jason and River look alike, because even the Highs was like, why is River wearing those clothes? Yo, that would have been amazing. You know, Tamara showing off her ring, and if Fatima showed off her ring, that would have been great. Thank you. I like that idea. I'm no expert in this, but can't the annulment override no prenup? Sorry. They mentioned this in Bruh when Bill wanted to get a divorce. Like, you can get a divorce now to avoid the no prenup. Nancy's back to her normal self, but she acting like, well, she don't remember what she said. Yeah, Tamara hasn't been married long enough to get anything. Man. It has to be years. I don't know what that officer is on the Oval. I don't know about Georgia's property state laws. Well, yeah, apparently KJ and Sky are on their honeymoon vacation. That's pretty cool for the holiday. I really hope Fatima not pregnant, at least not until they're married. Yeah, she's pregnant, guys. Allegedly. In Zatima is, I don't know if it rolled over into Sisters. There have been signs. Also, when Fatima was like, so what was Karen doing here? Oh, she just dropped off stuff for the baby. Which one? I'm like, aha. Was that another hint there? Or are they just hinting? Am I breaking up? It says chat disconnected. Am I breaking up? Can you hear me? It says it's trying to reconnect, so we might be having tech issues. Plus, we've been up here for almost an hour, so actually, it was that attorney that I think Jake told Zach about that said one baby mama gets half, the other gets half, and Zach was like, the math ain't mathing. Well, just because Sabrina doesn't take Maurice seriously doesn't mean the way that he talks to her is right. Okay, you can see and hear me great. I guess it was just a chat that disconnected. The look on Gary's face is funny. Have we met? I don't know. I guess Jonah was written out of the show. That was a poorly executed character. In the real world, baby mamas don't get half, only wives. Yeah, I know that she brought the stuff for Zach's son, but didn't Fatima said which one, in a playful fashion. Robin needs to come back. I don't think he's coming back. Oh, damn. California laws are weird. I don't know. Personally, this is why I stand 10 toes deep in the no premarital sex, so I never get caught up in a situation like this. So Tamara is entitled to half. I have no idea. I could not tell you because apparently state laws are just extremely different. So the statutes of limitation are just all over the place. Plus, I just know when it comes to divorce court or child support court, men are always screwed. Even when they got prenups and whatnot in place, sometimes they can get hit with the okie dokie. No, they did not go to see Michael. Sacramento. Oh. Well, Andi and Gary are going to be planning their wedding next season, so just throwing that out there. Yes, that is a thing. I've covered it on the channel. Look for the video. Well, sadly, Maurice is not going anywhere. I mean, Preston could have been bluffing. He said he had extra key, but that doesn't mean he does. That could have been a bluff. Yes, Andi and Gary are going to be playing. Yeah, the wedding is blackmail. Somehow Gary is going to get rid of Jordan and his pregnant fiance is going to disappear. I don't know what he's going to pull, but yeah. I'm not playing. This is real. Exactly. What kind of manager is Sabrina? I don't know if they're getting married. I know they are planning their wedding in season 7, which I do believe is some form of blackmail. Yeah, it's going to get crazy next. That's why I keep saying, look, I know season 6 is all over the place, but season 7 is going to cook. They're cooking up season 7. It's going to be some good stuff. No, Jacoby's not coming back ever. Man. Hey, well, hey, let's pause the sister stuff real quick. Anybody got plans for Thanksgiving? Anybody got Black Friday plans? I mean, Black Friday is kind of irrelevant because everything has their sales online. I know some places like Amazon and whatnot, they've had like sales since July, like their Amazon Day. And I'm pretty sure there were some early Black Friday sales on various websites too. Obviously, I'm home. So I think next year at my house, we're going to do Thanksgiving there. So that's going to be cool to say, yay, I got my own kitchen and we're going to cook in there. Honestly, my mom's going to cook. I ain't doing shit but eat. I pay the bills in that house. So it's like, have at it. Go ahead and cook. So, you know, it's a journey. I'm still, you know, going through the process. But like I said, I'm just glad that the closing stuff is done. All the money is put in place. The YouTube channel's thriving again. eBay store is still doing well. Credit's good. I'm putting money in the bank. I'm spending money. So we're good. It's a process, but it's moving along. I can't wait to have the house so I can have it set up. Leslie's been gone since season 1. Amazon shopping, you're online now. Yo, if you're like a person that collects Funko Pops, or if you're like me and you like the physical movies like DVDs and Blu-ray, Amazon has insane sales. I think ever since like Disney Plus became a thing, you can get like Disney shows and movies for like nothing on disc. Yeah, I'm not going down to the dad side of the family. They too bougie. The storylines were ridiculous. I'm going to be honest here. I still think that Tyler made the bail money way too much. I know Sabrina's your friend, but she ain't worth no $3 million. I mean, I said this way back when when they were talking about getting her out of jail. I said, even if my like mom or sister was in jail and it was like $50,000 or something, I'd be like, look, I'd rather put that money into getting a good lawyer, because what's the point of putting up all that money and you lose and you go to jail? Put that money towards finding an attorney to get them out, by doing that. Because $3 million was just way too much. I mean, if it was like 400 grand or something, yeah, but $3 million makes no sense. I want to be surrounded by peace. Amen to that. This year has had its ups and downs. It has had its ups and downs. Andi put up 1.5 million and she needed Robin to get 1.5 million so they can get Sabrina out of jail. Maurice was 1.5. Sweet potato cheesecake. Wow. Turkey, ham. My mom said she's frying chicken too. I said, oh, snap. That's going to be cool. See, I'm a picky eater, so my Thanksgiving plate consists of this: ham, potato salad, macaroni, deviled eggs, and some rolls, and that's it. I do not eat turkey. Look, the Oval, a lot of these characters are either not going to be in the shows or they're reduced into like minor roles. Lily's barely there. Sharon isn't there. She's in jail. Kareem is going to wake up next week, but he's in that coma. I guess Alonzo's dead now. Barry is MIA because apparently he isn't dead. I don't know what's going on. Another DNA test. Great. Yep. No idea when All the Queen's Men comes back. Oh, yeah. Next Monday is when Tyler Perry Studio starts production again. I feel bad for actors because, most of them have to like maintain a certain body shape. So can you imagine Thanksgiving is on Thursday, but then Monday you got to go back to work and film and stuff. So yes, Sharon's in the opening credits, but damn, she ain't in the show. I don't know what's going on with that. The Black Hamptons. I have not watched season 1 yet. I know I need to though. I mean, in the next month or so, the Oval and Sisters are going to be off the air, so I got to have something to watch. Feels like I'm running out of time. I'm a little stuffy right now. Want to get yours, I'm going to get mine. Yeah, we only got 5 episodes. I'm tired of her acting like Preston is the problem, and you're the one who initiated the relationship. You're trash. Who's the biggest poser, Hunter or Priscilla? They think they're big and bad, but they ain't. They're only as big and bad as the resources they have. Whew. Danni and Andi show how trash they are. I'm sorry, but Sabrina's trash as well. No, Andi showed how trash she was with how she treated Robin. Season 7 was filmed a few months ago. If I remember, yeah, season 7 got filmed before the strike started. So season 7 of Sisters, that's been in the books for a while. Hot Girl Summer. They are all trash. Yes, they are. Fatima is the only good one, but she has her problems too. As much as people don't want to see that, but she does. But she ain't nowhere near as bad as the girls, the sister circle. I would recommend this episode. This is probably the first episode in a few weeks where I'm like, yeah, watch it. Last week was trash. This week of Sisters, I recommend it. if for no other reason, the Zach and Fatima stuff, Zach cracking on Hayden, Fatima childish, yeah. Yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'm only going to eat some food, but Friday I'm going to throw down. When I wake up Friday, it's on because that's when the food tastes the best. Fatima has gangster problems, not men problems. Yep. Damn, I'm feeling sleepy. I don't know. I might not record these videos tonight. We'll have to wait and see. I know y'all understand though, because hell, I got stuff to do. It's the holidays. It's the holidays. What's my score for the Oval? And 8 out of 10. I didn't even score it yet. Oh man. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna browse for some more sales tonight. Do you think Fatima tells Zach about the abortion? Yes, I said that earlier in this live stream. Zach and Fatima have been taking over Sisters. I think season 7, we're finally going to get worthwhile stories for the other characters. Hence why we're seeing some very crappy behavior choices from them. Yeah, Fatima acts like Priscilla in that, oh, F you, Sam, I'm going to get with another man. But then when she does, she can't go through with it because her man is on her mind. Man. Also, I think last week I saw Crystal post about this in her stories, like, one of her workout stories, and she was like, got to start working out again because these pregnancy rumors are a bit too much. Can y'all mute that? So, yeah, that's why I did that video weeks ago where I'm like, Crystal addresses the pregnancy rumors. She has said before her weight like fluctuates, like she has some happy weight right now. And I'm not any kind of person to talk about weight. So yeah, like some people just assume, what is it, like Crystal, what's her name? Halle Bailey. People keep talking about her being pregnant or questioning, oh, she got a pregnancy nose or whatever. It's like, nah, let's not do that. Yeah, Taja, she had her baby. Yeah, and hasn't missed a beat. Yeah. Will Sam fight Bobby again? I have no idea. And the first fight wasn't even a fight. She just whooped her ass. I mean, excuse me, Bobby whooped Sam's ass. She definitely pregnant. I don't know. I don't like speculate that on the channel because you mean Hallie. I don't know. I know she has like some rapper boyfriend or something, but I don't. Yeah. I just feel like, when it comes to women, it's not a good idea to, say those kind of things because some people put on weight, and like if you say they're pregnant, then I know how I feel when somebody's like, usually it's dumb family members like, oh wow, you put on some weight. Nigga, I'm going through something. Sometimes it's like, hell, I like to eat. But here's the thing though. I know when I get this house, I'm going to be more active because I got to get stuff done. So you might see me kind of slim down as time goes on because, good Lord, there's a lot to do. I mean, I'm probably going to pay to have lawn services done because I need the tax write-off. I really do. But there's still other things that can be done. I'm going to like walk because I'll have a big yard and I cannot wait to explore that. Yeah. Plus, I think being in my own environment, I can definitely have far more control over my work schedule where it won't just be me sitting in the house all day. I can actually go outside to the patio, stuff like that. So I can't wait. I was kind of thinking the same thing because if Crystal, was putting on some weight in her real life, perhaps it would be written into the show as a pregnancy. But like I said, I don't like to judge. Well, then again, that kind of speculation is okay because that's not me saying that, oh, Crystal's pregnant because she put on weight. No. It's possible that maybe for the show's continuity. But then again, I don't know. Yeah, people just come up with these narratives, and I try my best not to be in that lane where I spread it, especially on my platform. And I mean, even if I knew like the cast, even if I didn't know if the cast watched my content, I would not post that kind of content because that's not what I do. Yeah, Jazzy Brown is pregnant by what's his name, Cam Newton. I wonder how that will go. Apparently, she's like the third baby mama because she's on a Third Times the Charm comedy tour or something. I have no idea where Barry's gone. I don't know why Tyler wrote it where he's still alive. He makes no sense to me at all. Oh yeah, Jamie Foxx trending. I see it. But yeah, I was scrolling on Instagram like the Shade Room and Baller Alert. They're like so many people sexual, allegations. I'm like, well, damn, what's going on now? What a way to ruin somebody's holiday. Can you imagine that? Yeah, I'm about to sit down for this turkey. Why am I trending? Go get some sleep. I'm tired. Okay, so that's going to wrap things up for this live stream. For the most part, I think the technology held up pretty well. Make sure you thumbs up the video. Like I said, I may or may not have my episode reviews up tomorrow. It's a holiday, so bear with me. Hey, look at it this way. If you don't get the content this week, or you'll have something to look forward to later. So, I hope everybody, spend your money. I already talked to my mom because we both been buying a lot of stuff. I'm like, it's all fun and games now, but this time next week, when the pending charges on our credit cards show up as real, it's not going to be as fun. It'd be like, damn, I'm going to have to overtime it on eBay. Well, yeah, hope everybody has a great Thanksgiving. Black Friday, be safe if you go out, Cyber Monday, all that good stuff. Hopefully the house things continue to move forward in a good fashion. And that's all I got. Yeah, I'll catch you later.